is it borders on the APC primary rather. There seems to be possible fear among the All Progressives Congress presidential aspirants following the screening list submitted by committee to the party chairman. Now, 13 aspirants out of 23 made the list. People are of the opinion that there was actually no reason to keep the names of aspirants who made the list close to their chest if there's nothing the party was hiding, anything. Is there no rationale behind doing this?
Well, I really can't explain why the APC leadership does some of the things that they do. I read the papers that Chief John Oyegun, Chief John Oyegun said that some people had been screened out, and they were screened out on account of age, that they wanted youthfulness. But as we have seen from the list of those cleared that I've been privileged to see, they were among the oldest out of the 23-man list. The people cleared were among the oldest. So I really don't get it. If you go to the press and you said that age, the desire to ensure that whoever emerges the winner is a youthful person, was one of the principles guiding you in the course of screening these persons. Then how come 73-year-olds, 70-year-olds were on the list? So I really don't get it. There are many things that they have done that left or that leaves many questions unanswered. Why, for example, did you not come up with an age ceiling? If you are looking for young people, why didn't you come up with an age ceiling? 2, why did you continue to sell forms when it was clear that it was already a crowd that would be difficult for you to manage? Why did you continue to sell forms to aspirants? Now, the party wants the leadership, the screening committee wants the leadership of the party to speak with the aspirants and try to achieve a sort of consensus candidate. The whole idea of a consensus candidate is a ridiculous one. It's an attempt to find someone that the president especially wants, and not a person that the generality of the voting delegates want. I don't think that the choice of a flag bearer for the APC should be left to the president and governors alone. If it's left to the president and governors alone, then it is not democracy. It is not democracy. The guidelines must be followed, properly followed. The voting delegates should be allowed to vote the candidate of their choice, not necessarily the candidate of the choice of the president. There is no reason in the world to believe that because someone is the president's choice, that person will make a good president. There is no reason to believe that the president is always right. In fact, our circumstances as a country has shown us now that the president is not always right. So this shouldn't be narrowed down to somebody that the president wants. This notion that the African leaders have that they must produce their successors is an archaic, is an antiquated idea. The people reserve the right to vote who they think will best serve them. And the person that they believe will best serve them may not necessarily be a fan of the president or may not necessarily be someone that the president wants. The APC has been struggling and struggling to manipulate the process. And that is why it has taken them this long to organize their presidential convention. They've had to wait for the opposition, seizing the initiative from the opposition, copying the opposition, you know. So right now, they've run out of time. There's nowhere to go. They just must find a standard bearer within the next couple of days. Otherwise, they'll be playing with fire.